don't care what nobody says, dog. That fucking new Halloween movie that's coming out, supposed to be next year, it better not fucking suck. That's all I gotta fucking say. That shit better not fucking suck, y'all. Anyway, guys, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, world? Yo, y'all, check this out. Alright, so I'm not necessarily going on like a big, huge rant here, but I'm going on one. Alright, so for those who are, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so for one, alright, for those who are straight horror movie fans, you guys gotta forgive me because I'm driving my car right now. I'm on my way to the crib. I just got off work, but I'm gonna talk to you guys for a little bit. So y'all know about that new Halloween movie that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? For those who are like, you know, like big huge fans of your boy Michael Myers over there. Like me in general, I'm a Halloween fan, and I'm just a horror fan in general. You know what I'm saying? I love movies. You know what I'm saying? Horror specifically, along with, you know, comic book movies and things like that. Excuse me, I just got done drinking this pop, yo. Alright, so that Halloween movie, you know what I'm saying? I hear Hollywood already, you know what I'm saying? The writers, you know what I'm saying? Who's Danny McBride, I believe, who has something to do with it. And they already have a script, you know what I'm saying, for it. I know John Carpenter, he's back on board, you know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. That's a plus. Now, with this whole new film that they're, you know, developing, I heard they already have a script for it. Man, so now I hear that Michael and Laurie aren't brother and sister. Jamie Lloyd's not going to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Neither is John Tate from Halloween H2O. You know what I'm saying? Karen, I mean, like, Laura's new daughter is supposed to be named, or her name is Karen. So supposedly that's what it is. You know, played by what's her name, Judy Greer, I believe. You know, so I'm sitting here looking like, all right, man. Some people are excited. Some people are kind of iffy about it. Me, I'm one of those people who's kind of both excited and iffy, you know, at the same time, because it's like, I love Michael. But for you all to ignore the events of part 2 all the way through Resurrection and just, you know, keep it on the first one, the 1978 version, you know what I'm saying? And just, like, have it called H40 or whatever the title is going to be. I don't know yet. I have no confirmation on that. But what I do know is that, you know what I'm saying, Michael and Laurie aren't brother and sister. To me, I find that as fuckery. Now, Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, they get real iffy with the movies lately, specifically horror, because you guys can come up with great stories on YouTube way better than Hollywood people who get paid way more money than all of us put together. I find it funny how, that's just my personal opinion, I find it funny how Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, damn near in the horror genre sucks at writing right now. Like, they're strictly fucking lazy. Like, for example, yo, like, alright, so y'all can make Michael and Laurie brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? That story could happen. I'm kind of mad it's not happening right now, but that story could fucking happen, and I'm gonna tell you why. For one, it's called alternate universes, alternate timelines. You know what I'm saying? For those, you know what I'm saying, who've seen Terminator movies, you know what I'm talking about. For those, for my DBZ fans out there, you know what I'm saying, my Dragon Ball Z fans, you know, so who know about the Trunk story, with him going back in time, you know what I'm saying, fixing one universe, you know what I'm saying, fixing one timeline, you know what I'm saying, but have to go with his own, you know what I'm saying, and he could have, you know what I'm saying, they could have came up, you know what I'm saying, with a story where they could have brought Jamie Lloyd, which was played by Danielle Harris, beautiful actress by the way. They could have brought back Josh Hartnett, you know what I'm saying, to play John, if, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then the new daughter named Karen, they could add her in the movie too. There are ways, you know what I'm saying, Hollywood could have done that. Hell, they could have brought back Tommy and Lindsay, for all, you know what I'm saying, for that matter, because they were the ones being babysitted as kids during the 1978 version. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course you can't bring back Dr. Loomis, but his nurse who died in H2O, you can bring her back too. they failed to realize. And then on top of that, they could have made Michael and Laurie, you know what I'm saying, brother and sister in this movie. There were ways you can do that. It didn't have to just be revealed at Halloween 2. People, you know what I'm saying, long lost family members are found every fucking day. So there was a way, you know what I'm saying, those events could have happened where Laurie found out, you know what I'm saying, Laurie could have found out in some point of time, you know what I'm saying, that Michael was her brother, you know what I'm saying, and they didn't need part 2 to explain that. Or they could have took pieces from that, from the sequel, you know what I'm saying, and added that, you know what I'm saying, and put that in there, but not have Michael come to the hospital looking for her, you know what I'm saying. Michael could have just got shot 6 times, fell off the balcony, and then just disappeared into the darkness, and he was never seen or heard from again. He just disappeared and goes into hiding like he's known for doing. You know what I'm saying? Michael's hiding in bushes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying not to get caught. And there was ways, you know what I'm saying, they could have really brought that, you know what I'm saying, to play. But, you know, Hollywood, man, they always want to, you know, take the lazy route, or they want to try something new, try something different. And sometimes when they try something different, it doesn't work. And then when they take, you know what I'm saying, a certain route, you know what I'm saying, like that, it just, I mean, if you want to please the Halloween fans, like the real, true Halloween fans, like they could have came out with some good shit, some bomb shit. They can find a guy or a woman who can come up with the perfect story. Like, well, I'm gonna say perfect, but they could have came with a bomb ass story. Like, it could have been great. You know what I'm saying? It could have been really dark, really scary. John Carpenter, you know what I'm saying, could have, you know what I'm saying, brought back, you know, so he could have brought those characters together in this alternate universe where Laurie has a happy family with both Jamie and John, including the new character known as Karen in the film, and she could have played like a younger sister. Since Jamie's older than John, and Jamie was entered, you know what I'm saying, was mentioned first in Halloween 4, which is a classic and by far the best, you know what I'm saying, one of the better sequels, you know what I'm saying, after part 2, because 5 just turned to shit. 6 was like, what the fuck. H2O was cool, it was decent, but they ignored, you know what I'm saying, the events of 4, 5, and 6, and just focused on 1 and 2 to bring H2O alive. And then you got fucking Halloween Resurrection. We're definitely not gonna get into that shit. We're not getting into Halloween Resurrection. Fuck that. It was cool when I first seen it, when I went to the theater, because I was so hyped to see the shit, and then after a while I was like, the fuck is this that I'm watching? But anyway, yo, so yeah, man, it's just, you know what I'm saying, they could have really brought that story together by having Michael, you know what I'm saying, and Laurie, Jamie, John, you know what I'm saying, Tommy, Lindsay. They could have included these characters into the film. Dr. Loomis is gone. There's no more Donald Pleasance. He passed away. Nobody else can do it. I mean, the Rob Zombie version was cool, you know what I'm saying. The first one was decent. When he came out with part 2 with that white horse shit, I'm like, get the fuck out. Get this fucking shit out of here. The fuckery. Do you feel me though? The fuckery of that movie. How dare he? You know what I'm saying? How dare him bring out this fucking monstrosity? Nigga, you must be out crazy, out your goddamn mind, coming out with this type of shit. Michael Myers looking at, you know what I'm saying, look at dead horses and shit. Look at his mama on a dead horse. Like, dude, you don't get your ass about this shit anyhow. Anyway, nigga, so like I was saying, you know what I'm saying, the storyline could have been, you know what I'm saying, a different universe where they could have brought these iconic characters back and fitted them in this timeline. You know what I'm saying, after Michael got shot off the roof 6 times, he disappears. Laurie can find out sometime later in the hospital, you know what I'm saying, minus in part 2, you know what I'm saying, like half of part 2, but not including Michael going to the hospital, tracking her down, chasing her through that shit. No, Laurie could have found out that Michael was her brother, you know what I'm saying, sometime in the midst of that 40 years, like before, you know what I'm saying, the events of this new movie take place. Or she can find out around that time, you know what I'm saying, and be like, holy shit, you mean all this fucking time I didn't know that he was my brother? That's why he tried to kill me back in 78? Like, come on, fam. Like, for real, come on, G. Come on. Like, Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, you guys can tell great stories, but you guys are fucking lazy, especially when it comes to the horror. And all my horror fans out there, you know what I'm saying, with Seed, the Chucky movies are getting better, you know what I'm saying. I mean, fuck Seed, but after that Seed shit, Curse, Cult, and I hear they're coming out with another one. I mean, they're bringing back characters from the original, from the past that we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? The only person we haven't seen come back yet is Andy's mom. But we saw Andy, we saw Kyle. You know what I'm saying? At the end, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Code of Chucky, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for spoiling for you, but Kyle from Child's Play 2 does return in this film. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Halloween, man. They need to really get their shit together, get going, because Halloween fell off after part 4. First one was a classic. The second one was cool, you know what I'm saying? The third one, we're not going to count that because Michael wasn't in it. Well, Michael was in 3, but he was in commercial form. You just got to catch it in the middle of the movie. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, but it had nothing to do with it. It's just the whole anthology shit. You know what I'm saying? For those who know what season of the witch shit, which route they were trying to go. And then Halloween 4 stayed true to the Michael Myers scene. After that, the whole shit just went to shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got H2O. I mean, you got a lot of people out there who love 5 and 6. You know what I'm saying? 5 was cool. You know, so I used to watch it a lot, but 4 would still be my shit. You know what I'm saying? Over 5. Way better than 5. 6. Yeah, some people like it. I prefer the director's cut of Halloween 6. But yeah, man. Then I said H2O. That was cool. They should have ended it there. But then they brought out Resurrection. Like, come on, G. Really? Why would you do that? Anywho. So, then the Rob Zombie movies. The guy who was against making that type of shit. You know, but he was against making remakes and shit. But he ended up doing it for the money. I guess, whatever. Ooh. Anywho. So, yeah, man. They could have came out. Like, come on, man. Like, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. They, you know what I'm saying? They could come out with better, decent stories, because their remakes sucked. I mean, the Jason remake was better than the Freddy one, in my opinion. I'm a huge Freddy fan. That shit with Jackie Early sucked ass. That shit sucked donkey ass. Like, come on, fam. That shit sucked hella donkey dick. But we ain't here bashing Freddy though. But we talking about Halloween, the new Halloween 2018 film that should be dropping hopefully next year. That's what they saying. So I hope, you know what I'm saying, that falls through. And yeah, I'm almost home. So I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts on it? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all feel, even though this is the story that whatever story it is we're getting, the story that we are getting is that Jamie and John do not exist in this universe. Laura's daughter Karen does, and we're not getting. I don't know about Tommy and Lindsay. I doubt they're going to be in the movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're going to say about Dr. Loomis, and Michael Lloyd aren't brother and sister. That's the story we're getting. So you guys, let me know, man. Like, what are your thoughts on that? If you care, if you give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking to my Halloween fans, and I'm just talking to my, you know what I'm saying, talking to my horror fans too who love the Halloween franchise. But, you know, for those who truly love the Halloween franchise, what do you guys think about this? You know, I was watching a YouTube video, you know what I'm saying, the Haddonfield News, you know what I'm saying, my boy Dave on there. I don't know him personally, but he seems like he's a real cool guy, and, you know, he agreed with what I said, you know, so I told him I was going to post a video about this. But you know what I'm saying, it's just, I just feel like Hollywood takes the lazy route now these days. They don't do too much, man. They don't do shit no more, really. So you guys are fucking lazy now these days, man. They just take the easy way out, because all they want is a fucking quick buck. That's all they want, man. They just want fucking money. It's like they don't care about us, the fans. That's why I fuck with the people, you know what I'm saying, who make like these little short films, these short horror films, because you guys put a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears into your projects, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to everyone out there who's doing these little short horror films on YouTube, because you guys are the shit. You guys are coming up with original ideas, great storytelling, actually answering the fans, you know what I'm saying, bringing back characters that you created yourselves just to please people and make it better, you know what I'm saying, than you did before. So shout out to y'all, man. But as for Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, some of the Hollywood directors are still doing a good job, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to horror. James Wan's one of them. And Carpenter's coming back, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, we got a whole new story going on. It would be cool for Sean Cunningham, you know what I'm saying, to come back and revisit the Friday the 13th franchise. And R.I.P. to my man Wes Craven, yo, you know what I'm saying, because he was responsible for Nightmare on Elm Street, man. So and the Scream franchises too, you know, with Kevin Williamson writing the Scream movies, writing Screams 1, 2, and 4. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he didn't do 3, but but hey, you know what I'm saying? Don Mancini, you know what I'm saying? Don Mancini for doing the Chucky movies, you know what I'm saying? Happy he's back doing what he's doing with the killer doll that I love so much. And you know what I'm saying, maybe one time Robert Englund would put the glove on one last time for us, for the horror fans, you know what I'm saying, who love Nightmare on Elm Street, because I'm a huge fan of Freddy as well. And it would be great to see Kane Hodder play Jason again, throw the mask on one more time for us, for the fans. And I would love the fact that I love that we will get a new Freddy versus Jason. Like I said, Freddy versus Jason back then when it came out, it was cool. But then when you really kind of pay attention to that movie, I would have really loved to see Robert Englund and Kane Hodder play those roles. Like, yeah, that would have been the shit. That would have been dope. Because originally, Freddy vs. Jason was supposed to come out when Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, came out, but they end up, switching it to Tina, who was aka known as the Carrie ripoff. But I still liked her character. But I feel it would have worked back in the day, and it'd probably been so much better. In my opinion, it'd have been so much better. But yeah, guys, just went on a little rant. I just want to talk to you guys, ask y'all, how y'all feel about that. And yeah, man, new videos. I'm gonna start doing new. I know I said this before, but I'm gonna try to do some new characters. I know most of you guys still love that I do Chucky, and some people will just want to see me do, more things than Chucky. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to, get some other characters going. Since somebody asked me to do Broly from Dragon Ball Z, so I'm working on that, and I can do other DBZ characters too. So I'm just working on those, and a few others. That's basically it, y'all. I just wanted to go on this little rant about that Halloween movie. You know what I'm saying? I just had my personal opinion on how Hollywood could have included these, these old characters that we loved so much back in the day. They could have fixed that timeline and made, like I said, this is an alternate universe. You have a universe where Laurie and Jamie and John never met. You know what I'm saying? And you have this universe where, because Laurie she never met Jamie, but she had John. But in this alternate universe, they could have had, in this timeline, they could have had the opportunity to bring all three of them together, plus include the new character that's Karen. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be in this movie. I believe that's her name. I keep saying Karen, but I believe that's who she is. But yeah, you guys, you know what I'm saying? So post your comments below. Let me know. Tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to this channel, you know what I'm saying? Please subscribe. Show love to your boy. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Like I said, I just don't do voices, but also, you know what I'm saying, do a couple movie reviews, and I'll, just post up some videos talking like this, going on my rants, you know what I'm saying, and just try to get time, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I be busy doing shit, you know what I'm saying. I know I posted a couple of videos up the other day, you know what I'm saying. I got another video doing another character from the RoboCop movie, the black guy, you know what I'm saying, his name was Joe Cox in the movie, you know what I'm saying, played by Jesse Goins. I was doing his voice, well, not his voice, but the laugh that he did in that movie. So if you all know what RoboCop is, I'm going to post that video. I just didn't post it yet, but I already did it. So y'all just, like I said, man, you know what I'm saying, if you like what you see, comment below. Or if you like what you see, if you love what you see, subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying, if you guys, you know what I'm saying, agree with me on my Halloween, you know what I'm saying, a little rant. I was talking about the little story on my side of the story, you know what I'm saying, then let me know. But if not, that's cool too, you know what I'm saying, just a little thought. But y'all have a blessed one, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'll see y'all. All right, peace.